Hello, people of Earth. How is everybody doing? Thank you for joining me. How you doing, John L? What is going on? Mundo, what's going on? Will Raleigh Sport? Scott, what's going on? How's everybody doing? We have Dynamite. What is everybody up to? What is going on, Cobain? Quentin, what's going on? Chris, what's going on? It's snowing in Northern Illinois between the Northern Illinois and Bowling Green game. I had snow yesterday. Is it crazy that the weekend will be the first pay-per-view from AEW I'll be buying? That is crazy, Scott. What made you decide to buy it? Did you see the bunny not facing Toni Storm now and Jay instead of speedy recovery to the bunny? I did not see that. Pays Wrestling. Oh. Gotcha. Brandon, what's going on? How you doing? We got Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara in the ring. Claudio is coming out. Did you see Saraya interview with Chris Van Vliet? Really good, honest, on YouTube. I did not see it. Will Raleigh Sport. How's your reaction to HBK's announcement for NXT Deadline Iron Survivor Challenge match? I need to see how they're going to do it. I did see the announcement. I need to see how it goes. Day was good, Brandon. Day was good. Long. I'm ready for a break. Ready for a break to happen. Starting things off. Everybody's in the ring. DraftKings is an official partner of AEW. Does this set up, here's a question, does this set up a feud between, do we have something happen to where one of these teams is going to look like they're going to be fighting, like ready to kill each other? So then at the pay-per-view, it's the Fatal 4-Way, then they try to kill each other? AEW starting strong. Now I get why Triple H is starting Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and pay-per-views the way AEW. Well, I think the one thing is they usually start off with a good match. So They always start off with a good match. We will hear from Jon Moxley and MJF, the Acclaimed, with their new music video. Danielson is picking Guevara's nose right now. WWE never did that. I left it all for the end, but well. Yeah, it's because the idea is you try and save your best for last. What's going on, Jack? You? The Spanish God. Excellent stuff by Sammy Guevara. Vertical suplex. Jericho's turn. You can get it on YouTube.com in select countries. Depends on which country you select. Taz is upset that they didn't ask him a question. Think there'll be a Tony Khan action figure? No. But it wouldn't shock me if they did. Maybe they will. You can get NordVPN and put in that you're from Antarctica. Does Antarctica have a server? So do they have to pay for it on YouTube? You are the eye candy flamethrower. You are. You are. Boy, Sammy's got quite a crowd there. My VPN is Martian based. All the best shows. Pick up all the cool stuff, huh? Oh, Danielson face first into the turnbuckle. Jericho just poked out Bryan Danielson's eye with a bat. We got Pip, Pip. Start the chant. It's Pip, Pip. Start the chant. Pip. Every time you step into this ring. AEW Rampage. Mars Pro Wrestling is next level. Who's your favorite Mars Pro Wrestler? Captain Gleep Glop. Is he a star? Gleep Glop. That's a good name. That's a good name. Captain Gleep Glop. How does Jericho can over here? What you trying to say, Ryan? By the way, how you doing? Jericho got to use a gimmick here to win. Yeah, you know, you got to. That's the rules. I think. I love that song. Bryan Danielson's in trouble. They're trying to make him go blind, I think. Mr. G. Crazy man, what's going on? I was just listening to the audiobook of The Martian by Andrew Weir, and I hop on here to see people talking about Mars. Yes, we're talking about the great Martian pro wrestling. Quite the organization. The flying elbow strike always does it. Holy cow, what a brutal match. Nothing but uppercuts, elbows, and chops. Oh my. There's the tag. Claudio's thinking about killing everybody right now. Systematic cheating. Again. Systematic cheating. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Close. Almost had it there. The man who gets the win. The man who gets the pin. Has got to be in control. Are you doing full gear preview Friday? We will. I'll probably preview it when after Rampage. In Europe, those are just called uppercuts. Yes, uppercuts. A European uppercut. Danielson's just taking a beating. Jericho just took a drop kick from Danielson. A piece of roast beef. Not tonight, Carlito. I don't have anything set up. I've been working on some other things. Trying to get something else that's going to go up on the channel here soon. How you doing, Hassan? Miss you too, Hassan. Have you ever noticed that Gunther never throws a European uppercut? He does occasionally do a German suplex, but that's okay because he's Austrian. Yes. He doesn't do it because he'd rather just chop your chest. How was your weekend on Veterans Day? It was good. Good. Say everybody must really enjoy working together. Who would have thought? I know. No one would have probably thought that. Couldn't WB call him Walter Gunther? Probably has something to do with the Walter. He doesn't want to have to give up his name. That's my guess. Guevara's now eating Danielson. A cutter off the ropes. If you've just joined us, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and hit that like button. We would greatly appreciate it. We'd like to move up from 5,132 to 5,131 on the YouTube wrestling channels. Did you have a good time on Raw last Monday night? All the time, Hassan, all the time. I think their foreheads did hit. They're both unconscious. They should have changed his name from Walter Eisenberg. Why is that? Breaking Bad reference. I have never watched Breaking Bad. Walter is shoot name, and Triple H is still observing Vince's no real names rules. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Jericho taps out. I'm going to make a prediction. Not going to be a popular one. I think Danielson turns on Claudio. Just a thought. There is no other Jon Moxley. There's only one. Jon Moxley. He is very, very intelligent. Maven's still hopping around. She actually, today was the first day. She had physical therapy today. She has the knee brace off. Leg is sore tonight. But the knee brace is off. Great win for the BCC. Yes. And now this for my partners. I have a commercial break where I have nothing. She'll be cartwheeling in no time. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's going to take her long. Seems to be coming along pretty well right now. I think that 3.0 will get really popular within the next year. Yes, I think so too. Knee braces off at home. Maven will still need to do PT or another couple for another couple weeks, and be careful outside, especially with our ice and snow already. Yes, I got up this morning, and there was snow on the ground. My vehicle is covered. I was not expecting it. I was shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I was shocked to see the snow. By the way, hello, Mrs. Gleen. How you doing? Great to have you here. I still have a TBS commercial break in progress. Greatly respect Moxley, but I think it would be best for everybody if MJF takes the gold. He should really listen to what Mick Foley is saying about his physical condition. What did Mick Foley say? MJF babyface turn is trending all over social media. We could be seeing it. We could be seeing it. Mom's the word. Yep. Mr. G, the government black winter is coming. Why do you say that, Mundo? Blame on the Rain was early 90s song by Milli Vanilli. Yes. Yes. Those people that did a lot of lip syncing. The doughiest, snowiest. MJF is a child. He's been talking to multiple doctors. He's literally 2 inches shorter than when he started wrestling, and prosthetics and or a wheelchair is in his near future. That would not shock me. Blame it on the drain is what Weird Al did. I know. Watching this creepy intro here. It's Darby and Sting. Driving down the road. And Sting says it's showtime. And we're going to get slapnuts here. My friend said I did a song called Blame It on Hussein during the first Gulf War. Did you put it out, Flamethrower? It would have been popular. The Acclaimed have arrived! Are we going to see the video before the match? Whoa! Still coming down hard in Central Michigan football game. Interesting. Scissor me, Daddy-O! I'm watching this. How you doing, Haynes? Watching this video. That was pretty funny. Every single thing the Acclaim does is gold. You are the man of the hour who's too sweet to be sour, the woman's pet and the men's regret, the reflection of perfection who got my attention. What do they call you, Mr. G? You got it. Damn right. Thanks, Saints. Thanks. Appreciate it. That was good. That must have been Swerve's cousin or something. That was pretty good. So is all over the football field in Central Michigan. Yeah, it's that time of year, I think. Billy Gunn has to have one of the best unexpected comebacks ever. I would agree. But he's kept himself in shape, so I think that's helped. But I don't think anybody would have expected. I don't think anybody would have expected this. I was shocked that they let the Acclaim do the Jay Leno thing. Full Gear is going to be epic. I think so too. I think it's going to be really good. I think we're going to see the return of some people. That was a 1 count. 1 count only. Don't sleep on Swerve. Yeah. Swerve is a cheater. Central Michigan 7, Eastern Michigan 7. I'm after a misfield. Ooh. Is there another game going on too? Or is that the only game on tonight? Did the World Cup start today? No, it starts Sunday, November 20th. Qatar versus Ecuador. Pep, we got Pep. Conor McGregor, what's going on? Hanger has been missing for a minute, right? He's going to be involved with the Elite in some way. Could that be his lack of story this pay-per-view? Could be. Could be. Put me against MJF. He'll do nothing. A smack from me will feel like a double barrel shotgun. $1 million wheels. There are actually 3 games going tonight. Miami, Ohio, Northern Illinois. Eastern Michigan, Kent State. And then the Western Michigan, Central Michigan game. Is Hanger in one of those 4-way matches? As of right now, no. WWE was idiotic for firing Swerve last year. I understand getting rid of the rest of Hit Row, but Swerve is awesome. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of him. Did not make sense at all. Western Michigan, Central Michigan, Miami, Northern Illinois, and Eastern Michigan at Kent State. Yep. Is Hit Row still showing up on WWE? Yes. Although I haven't seen them. I don't think they were there last week. I think it's been a couple weeks. I think it's been a couple weeks since the last time we saw Hit Row. Did you see any of the highlights from UFC on Saturday, Mr. G? I saw some of them. I didn't pay attention to a lot of it, but I did see some of the highlights, yes. To give you an idea how long Billy Gunn has been around, the Smoking Guns lost the tag team belts at WrestleMania 11. That is a while. That is a while. That is a while. He not only wants to win, he wants to destroy him. UFC still exists. It does. Hero got attacked from the Viking Raiders and Sarah Logan last Friday night on SmackDown. That's right, they were there, weren't they? I do remember that now. The crowd is hot because I was talking about how much I like seeing the Viking Raiders doing what they're doing now. The crowd is hot today. I have noticed the difference between the WWE product and AEW, very different energies. I think it depends on where they're at. I fell off about 10 years ago when the roster became all Brazilian. I've really never got into UFC. I used to be a big boxing fan. Brian chain of fight was a crazy His warrior. Chandler literally fish hooked his mouth and blew blood from his nose on his face, and he still beat him. That's a little bit gross. Crowd was dead. No reaction on Logan's return. Because part of the problem is I don't think they know how to deal with the Viking Raiders. I think that's because of how they've built wrestlers on WWE. Dakota Kai is hot. She's got pink hair. Isn't UFC the development wing of WWE? That and boxing, crazy beard. Jake Paul. No NXT. The thing is, Triple H is going for large arenas where the people do not know anything about the wrestling product. He should go to smaller areas and attract a following. Well, I think part of the problem is because WWE used to be like super huge. They don't get near the views they used to. Rand Paul. Jake Paul needs to fight an actual boxer. He fights people way past their primes. Ains, I've said that over and over. And over. And over. And over. Rand Paul, I think that's gonna be a 6-man tag. Jake, Logan, and Rand. They're just gonna call them the Pauls. Anderson Silva is literally almost 50 years old. Yeah, I thought he put together a good showing. I told Maven if he fought a real fighter. If Jake Paul would fight a real fighter, he would get knocked out. I do like this Nyla story. I think this is good. Jack Paul is all hype. Do you really expect the fans to cheer loudly when heels return and lay waste to everyone? Maybe if the Viking Raiders were faces. No, but you'd think you would get some sort of reaction like a boo or a, and I didn't feel we got anything. But they haven't built them that way, and that's the problem. Jay Carnival, Nyla Rose. I think we're under on actual wrestling moves is 5. I would agree, but I think it's going to be a good match. Logan Paul is a star of the family. He is. He is a star of the family. Jake Paul keeps calling out Canelo Alvarez. Canelo will sleep him. Jake Paul doesn't the thing is, I don't think that Jake Paul is the smartest Well, he is, because he's making money off of fighting nobodies. We got Joe coming out to explain why he decided to kill Wardlow. We're going to hear why he attacked Wardlow. Jake's called out Nate Diaz. He'll call out anybody. Is it shocking? Joe wants to know if it's shocking. Did he did it? Is it shocking? Joe's a freaking human tank. Yep. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz would be interesting because Nate Diaz is a crazy breed of fighter. He actually fights better in later rounds than early rounds. The thing I think about Jake Paul is he can lay in one shot. He's like, I think he's got the power to knock people out. If he gets them early. Toni is getting fat. What's going on, Jose? Hobbs is coming out. This is interesting. He's coming through the crowd. Wardlow spears Joe. And then he gets attacked by Hobbs. Hobbs, Joe, and Wardlow is money. It is. Nothing on the car. Watching your channel. Cool, cool. We got a big fight going here. Hobbs and Joe going at it. The locker room is clearing. What's going on, John L? I'd love to see Jake Paul fight a legit boxer and Logan Paul to wrestle one of the wrestlers from Dagestan like Khabib or Islam. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Logan Paul's pretty athletic. Dark Order just stepped aside. thing about Jake Paul is that his fights are all fixed. His opponents all agree to do the job and take the loss for a fat check. Don't be fooled and think otherwise. I would agree. Wardlow jumping to the outside. Sensing Wardlow versus Samoa Joe at Full Gear. Could be, could be. Maven is resting up from knee surgery. Wardlow nearly cleared the whole group. Amazing. I know. He's pretty athletic for a big guy. I keep saying Logan Paul is a star and his little brother trying to be like him. I think Logan Paul's a star. I think that the problem I have with Logan Paul, like with WWE, is the fact that he hasn't paid his due to get there. The wrestlers from Dagestan are a different breed. They are taught at a young age to wrestle bears in sports like soccer and basketball. Combat is used in these sports. They literally wrestle 24/7. That's interesting. Resting up. She's hiding from the inevitable. Yeah. She's almost healthy. Almost. What do you think we're going with Joe Hobbs and Wardlow? Triple threat? It could be. Triple threat could be headed there. Could be headed towards the triple threat. AR Fox next. Can't wait for the return of Paige. Paige is returning very, very soon. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Mr. G, earlier I was watching Terminator 1 and Terminator Genesis on the TV. What'd you think of it, Jose? We got Britt Baker. That's why if you look at UFC and Olympic wrestlers, all the current best wrestlers, 12 of the top 20 are from Dagestan. That doesn't shock me. Love the Terminator. Terminator is good. Got all the movies on DVD. Cool. The whole set, Jose. Full Gear is going to be insane. The cards are stacked, nothing but quality matches. It is. A babyface promo from Britt. I know. Was Black Panther good? Can you hear me now? I'm back. I'm back again. Okay, cool. No spoilers. Black Panther is a new movie. It's long. Make sure you have 3 hours carved out. Well, I'm glad that you can hear me. Did you say something about Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger is really good. He's in a car accident, almost died. Top Flight's back. AR Fox and Swerve had some bangers in Lucha Underground. Interesting. All right, Jose. Take care, man. I'll be back. How was that for you, Jose? Yeah. Probably remind you of Arnold there, didn't it? You answered my question since I didn't hear. I don't know. What was your question? Let me find your question. I probably answered it. Probably didn't because I didn't realize I'd bumped my mic. Let go by that care. What match are you looking forward to at Full Gear, Mister Gleen? I'm not sure. Brandon, join me Friday. You'll find out which match I'm looking forward to the most. That a funeral for Black Panther. Yeah, he is crazy, man. He's pretty athletic. Who doesn't understand no spoilers? Are you going to watch the World Cup, Mr. G? I will probably watch some of it, Ains. I will probably watch some of it. Volterra didn't understand no spoilers. Who do you think will win it? I don't honestly, I don't know because I don't follow soccer well enough to know, who's good and who's not. I've not blocked anyone in here in a while. It feels good. Lands the cutter on Pac. I'm hoping England wins it for the late great Elizabeth II. Yeah, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Stuck between Brazil or England. Brazil, I do know that Brazil is good, so I'll take Brazil. They just launched Pac a mile. It's not a spoiler. What are they going to do? Resurrect the actor? Yes, Volterra. Yes! I'm stuck between Brazil or England. I think I already read that one. How did I miss Volterra's comment? The best countries are always Brazil, Germany, France, or Italy, but Italy didn't qualify this time. Who won it last time? I don't even know what just happened there. France won it last time. That's what I thought. We're at Pip. Let's hear the Pip chants. Pip, 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 Pip. There's no place. There's no place. They beat Croatia 4-1. I think I actually watched some of that, or part of it, at least. The reason England doesn't win the World Cup every time is that they field 4 national teams instead of 1. What do they do that for? That's a pretty good commercial. That Peyton Manning commercial is pretty good. I think the main reason England don't win is because they never pick players based on from form. They always pick their big name players. Well, see, that's just dumb. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, 2, and usually 3 of them always seem to be in the field of 16. Can you imagine what United Kingdom would be like? But they'd be really good. Enjoy those trio styles. Well, you can. Yeah, because they're going to lose them. As American actors who watch a lot of soccer, our sports just don't have the same passion as those crazy soccer fans. No, they honestly do not. Because some of those crazy soccer fans will get into fights. This has been a crazy match. That's just nuts. Kicked out. This is a crazy match. It's about to end right here. This was crazy. This was crazy. It's a good match. If there are 2 players I can tell you to keep an eye on in the World Cup, it would be Valverde for Uruguay, or I can't even say these names. Ains, Kamavinga from France. Both, I think, will have amazing World Cups. I'll keep an eye on them. This was an excellent match. Do you think the Death Triangle are stupid? Ridiculous. Calling out the Elite. The Elite versus Death Triangle. They're back. NWA 2.0. Interesting. It'll be both Messi and Ronaldo's last World Cup ever. Yes. Well, that's because they're getting old, Danes. They're getting old. Am I ready for it? And I'm ready for it. Yes, this should be good. I don't actually follow MLS much. Crazy Beard. I follow more European soccer, football more than American soccer. I find our format boring because there is no relegation involved. Yeah, why don't we do that? I think it would be more interesting if they did. Absolute truth is this. Number one contender. What's the chances it's a full gear post show scrum, or are they never going to happen again? Nope, they've already said they're going to have a. I saw where they're going to have a post a full gear post show, so they're still going to have that. Yeah, I could see more control. Yeah, I think the post shows are good. Tony Khan always do a scrum, but I bet there'll be more control over that. I think it's because every franchise in America is billionaire owned, so if they had a relegation revenue to the MLS won't be so high. It's all about money, in my opinion, keeping hedge funders happy. Probably. You know, I don't know. It just seems like it makes it more entertaining. I mean, what little bit I do follow, I think it's pretty cool how they do it. USA. USA. You gonna watch the World Cup, Flamethrower? Billionaires bilking the public. It's the American way. Capitalism, man. Capitalism. That's what it's all about. Same with this World Cup. The ex-FIFA president accepted a bribe from Qatar government to host the tournament. Yep. It's kind of the way it works, isn't it? How much money can you give me? I don't care if I sell my soul. As long as I sell my soul to the devil, that's the important thing. 2026, the World Cup is coming to us, Mr. G. Where are they playing at? 'No, sir, I barely have time to watch wrestling.' Well, we're glad that you're here, Flamethrower. Canada, USA, and Mexico are hosting the World Cup in 2026. I hope they pick a venue in Cali. I would assume they would. We do have Pip. I did not call out the Pip. Pip, Pip. Let's hear it for Pip. Pip, Pip. Pip is hip. Bandido stands no chance in this match. Wish I had tickets to AEW Full Gear because it's going to be a crazy pay-per-view. I think it's going to be really good. "16 stadiums in 3 countries, including MetLife here in New Jersey, but I don't see where the final will be. I have a German friend called Julian, and he is going to the World Cup in Qatar. He travels the world, so he's going to be there for the entire tournament. That is interesting. Traveling the world would be cool. Bandido is still alive. Ethan Page is a polished pro. He's a pro of all pros. That was nuts. That was crazy. Bandido to the top rope. Page kicks out. Interestingly, I met him when I was out partying with a few friends, and it was his first time ever here in Cali. Ever since then, I followed him on Insta and followed his journey. He's living the dream. I would say so. What's he do for a living? Besides travel the world. Bandido just killed himself. Fell off the ropes. Page was going to the top rope. Why? No one knows. Looks like the closest venue to you, Mr. G, is Arrowhead Stadium. Yep. A missile off the top rope. Three! He works the freelancer so he can work where he wants, when he wants. He works where he wants, when he wants, however he wants to. I have to update my Full Gear ticket, my Full Gear video that I've made. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would you go? Mrs. Gleen would like to go to Norway. So I would say we would go to Norway. Tony Khan doing good. What a show. Crowd is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Saraya sat down with Rene Paquette. Saraya looks great. She's been working out. Seeing videos and pictures of Norway looks beautiful. Yeah, she's got a couple YouTube channels that she's watched and seen some of the things from there, so she would like that. Japan or Greece, that'd be cool too. I would go to Sweden. I have a bunch of family there that I've never met. That'd be interesting too. I'd love to travel through Egypt, but I can't stand hot weather. Egypt is another one I can handle the weather since I live in Southern Cali and I'm native. See, I think Egypt would be cool. I think there's a lot of places in the world that'd be cool. Cool to visit. Egypt, that place is too cold. Can I just say, Major Cities, we had a tough week in work and with family, so that's why I've been inactive. But this place you built and the community is just amazing. Thank you, Mr. G, for everything. Hey, Haynes, anytime, man. You know, hopefully things start getting better for you. We try to entertain and try and liven things up and try to help people out. And we're glad to have you here. My channel just blacked out on me. And Jay's store both look great. Yeah, my channel just froze. I can't say it. WWE selling an Undertaker trading card NFT. Let the man rest. Not anyway, anything to make money off him. My girlfriend I've been with for a year moved in with me last week, so I've been driving like crazy to get all her things. Well, hopefully, you know. So did you get everything moved in then? I've completely lost my channel. My channel is down. I tell you, down. El Pip, well, you're L ahead of me. I keep telling, I know you're a woman and you love your beauty, but damn, do you really need the whole beauty salon? She literally has like boxes of makeup. Yeah. That's Maven. I know what you're saying. Put on Channel 59. Chucky's crazy this week. Channel 59 on what, Flamethrower? Volterra Facts 100 Triple H said he would sicken how Vince would let Undertaker rest in peace. Now Triple H doing the same thing as Vince. What a hypocrite. Well, I think that, obviously WWE's making some money off of it, but I'm guessing The Undertaker's making some money off of it too. Whenever she buys new makeup, I always become her mannequin. She puts fake eyelashes and nails on me before. Do you charge her for it? Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Danes, don't tell anyone else about that. Not as much as WWE. His Taker just knows he's an old gimmick sell, and he was against that. I think he probably knows that he's got. I mean, if he's making money off of it, he's probably liking it. Two count. Two. That was close. Storm almost won. I do charge her, but I told you what I charge. It becomes not. Yep. Keep it PG, Ains. Keep it PG. She almost telegraphed what she was going to do. The Texas Cloverleaf. She wasted no time. Toni Storm. Jamie Hayter. I was very upset, Ains. Very upset. I couldn't believe you did that. Who will leave? as the AEW Women's World Champion. Will it be Jamie Hayter? AEW heads to London. When they go to London, are they just going to do like one show? They surely are going to do it. They'll be over there for like a couple weeks or something, right? Lee Moriarty and Hook. Jon Moxley, MJF, finally collide. The Acclaimed, Swerve in our glory. Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter. I like the fire-colored paint that they put on my nails. Interesting. Yeah, that'd be cool. Takeshita returns. That's low-key a big deal. It is. I think, he's going to be a star. Luchasaurus. Death Triangle versus the Elite. I like the leopard print paint. It brings out my inner diva. Every time I see you in chat, I get a craving for the Dairy Queen burger and flamethrower, which is very, very tasty good with onion rings, an ice cold Coca-Cola, and a mint Oreo Blizzard. Yep, flamethrower does that to people. It's amazing what flamethrower, Boom, 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 boom. I'm at a commercial with no sound. I love when I'm at a commercial with no sound. It's just the best. The Big FP, what's going on? Sounds yummy. So was there anything for the Elite today? Because that Trios Championship match at Full Gear is random. They've been building it up. I don't know that it's random. I think it's more... You can see it. They've been building it up for some time. And I thought Pac did a good job of explaining, or basically calling them out. So I thought it was good. Many also say that Beacon 3 patty cheese deluxe burger is good. Interesting. When Anna Jay was Dark Order number 99, she was so smooth if green, but in that match, her timing was off with a couple of near botches. I've always said that I didn't think she was good in the ring. And I was hoping she would get better. But I don't see it. I keep saying Full Gear is going to be action-packed because AEW always puts out diamond pay-per-views. They do put out some good pay-per-views. She's been wrestling 2 years. The Mox. Yeah, all on television. I think she just, it's like, she needs some work. Is Full Gear on Saturday or Sunday? It is on Saturday, Flamethrower. Wild Thing! Wild Thing! I didn't see Regal coming through the crowd. Regal's face next to the Mox, just priceless. He's got that spark back. Regal is good. I might buy it then. The Walking Dead series finale is on a Sunday. I have not watched The Walking Dead in it's been a couple of years. Mrs. Gleen and I used to watch it all the time, and then the scene where when Glenn got destroyed by what's his face, that's when we stopped watching because Mrs. Gleen didn't like that scene. He is Jon Moxley, and he is the AEW World Champion. He's you. Yeah! Walking Dead almost ending. I have an old channel on Walking Dead news. Interesting. Walking Dead was good. Is good. Glenn had it coming to go like 30 of Negan's crew. He literally doesn't care. He doesn't care. Does not care. This is a good promo. Kind of listening here. Show me something, MJF. I met the Kingsguard Jerry. He's one of the coolest people that I've ever met. Interesting. MJF's babyface turn is going to be insane. He has the people in his hands. Regal's too old to be taking a beating. And here comes MJF. The guns were dropped. Lee Moriarty's taken out. MJF cleaning house. Ain't that right, Will? He is not an idiot, John. This is good. I like Moxley's reaction to this. This is pretty good, too. This is very good. Have a good one, Brandon. Thanks for joining me. I'm so excited for this match. This is going to be a good match. And I like what Mox has played this up well. Does Regal turn on Mox? That is a question. Does Regal turn on Mox? You look at him looking at, if you look at him looking at MJF, it's like he's saying, okay, we know. Have a good one, Jackio. It's like he's saying, I know that you're here. I know that you have that eye. You have it in you. I just get a sense that we could see, if not a turn, then is Max face now? That's a good question, John Elite. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, watching this, you kind of get a sense that he is. Punk and Sasha are coming. Hey there, Fazby. I have a feeling Sasha's coming. And I haven't heard that Punk's been, like, released. So, I would not be shocked if he I would not be shocked if he doesn't come back. It's just a matter of what they're going to do with him. I mean, like, obviously an MJF and Punk feud could be pretty good. Obviously an Ethan Page. I think Ethan Page would be excellent with MJF. Those could be good. Don't let the devil trick you. He's coming. See, and that's what, you know, in MJF's statements tonight, it makes you think a lot. Maven, I think Punk might be coming back. I think we're going to get a Punk and MJF feud with MJF being the face. I think we're going to see him as the face. I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're going to see MJF and Punk. I mean, if they were going to release Punk, it would have been all over the place by now. I just have a feeling it would have been all over the place. And I don't sense that you know, I haven't seen anywhere where they've said anything about Punk being gone. So I could see MJF and Punk getting a feud. I do think Ethan Page feud after MJF would win could be fun. Yeah, they're both good on the mic. I think that's a huge part of it. So I think that would be, you know, I think it'd be excellent. Those two on the mic alone would be good. I think that's what's making this Mox and MJF thing so good. They're not fighting, which is awesome. It's not just let's go beat each other up all the time and then go to the pay-per-view and fight. It's a build-up to the match. And this is where I think that MJF has it. You know, and Mox has it. I think Ethan Page has it, watching him. If you can cut a promo and build the feud without, like, destroying each other every week, it makes it that much more meaningful when you do fight at, like, a pay-per-view. And I think both of them have it. And I think that MJF, what he's done with this, has been pretty amazing. What is it? TK is taking a page out of Vince's punishment book. You're not fired. You're not suspended. And you're not wrestling. I can see it, but I think he's going to come back. Ethan's going to lose to Ricky Starks. I don't see it because I just can't see that. I think that to turn MJF into a face, you have to have him face Ethan Page. You cannot do it any other way. Ricky Starks, you can't do him because he's already a face. And I think if you're going to have MJF be a face, you have to have it be Ethan Page. Especially with everything that's going on with, Stokely's group. I think that Ethan Page fits in right now. Goes right into the next storyline. And maybe, I don't know, maybe we do get Starks next and then get Page. Regal turns on Mox at Full Gear. That's what I'm questioning is you look at Regal and watch him watch MJF. Or maybe MJF becomes part of the the Combat Club. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where they'll go. And it should be interesting. By the way, did you notice they unearthed the WTF Championship? Yes, I did. I did notice that. I genuinely don't think they would publicize Punk getting released right before the pay-per-view with one of the biggest, most compelling storylines right now. The thing is, I think if they were going to release him, they would have released him a long time ago. 3 or 4 weeks ago. But I don't think they're going to get rid of him. I think they're going to keep him. I think that if he had gotten released, I'm sure it would have been everywhere. Lately it seems like they get all that information out there, and I just think that if he had gotten released, it would have been out and done. Did you notice MJF look at Regal and say, "I won't use my ring"? Yes, which is why the whole Regal thing is intriguing. You don't make the mistake twice of overshadowing your biggest star in the company. I don't think that you can overshadow him, though. I think that you use MJF. I think this gets MJF over bigger. MJF and Punk. It is the ultimate storyline. MJF says, as a kid, I wanted to be you. And then I watched you. And you ripped my heart out then. And then you come here and you rip my heart out by, being a distraction here. And now I've got the opportunity to destroy my hero. And I think it's just a perfect setting. MJF and Punk. Ultimate showdown down the road. And I think it would be a good storyline. You've got a built-in storyline. And so, I think it would be the ultimate. Punk getting dumped by MJF. And you know what would make it interesting? A loser leaves the company match. MJF and CM Punk. I don't think Punk's ego will allow him to return anywhere but Chicago. It might not. Punk's still under contract. John Elite, as far as I know, I have not seen anything where he is not. I think that he eventually may be coming back. It means, except it involves keeping the biggest liability on your roster. You know what's crazy about all this? I've said all of this has been staged. I've said all of this has been built up. I said all of this. They had so much stuff that was never leaked. And then all of a sudden this stuff started leaking. And I started to question why. Why is there so much stuff being leaked now? They kept Brody Lee, all of his stuff, quiet for so long. And then all of a sudden, now they have stuff being leaked out somehow? Backstage issues. Problems in the back. Egos in the back that are having problems. Issues between wrestlers. Why has it got leaked all of a sudden? When before, everything was kept quiet. And now, you know, all this stuff is being leaked. I begin to sit here and go, is this a work? Is this the ultimate work? Because the way they have done it. There's too much money for Punk to lose, especially with Ring of Honor videos. Which is why I think that when Ring of Honor hits, when they get their show, I think that would be interesting. But let's not compare a guy literally fighting for his life to some backstage crap. I get that. But the fact, because someone's good, because, you know, someone speaks no matter what. You know, it doesn't matter whether it's someone fighting for their life or not. They are two different situations. But the thing is it still gets leaked somehow. Somehow, some way, it gets leaked. I just know AEW is bringing the heat. Yeah, I mean, and it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they do. See if Punk comes back. Again, I'm not sure we weren't worked. That it wasn't a storyline. How you doing, Zandel? I'm not sure that the whole thing wasn't a storyline. Simply because of the way everything's been done. And the fact that you know, we have not seen anything about Punk being released. What we were supposed to get with Andrade and 10? I'm not sure, John Elite. I'm not sure what we were supposed to get out of that. I don't know. I don't know where they were going with it. I was thinking you know, I honestly, I don't know. They know that AEW's competition. They're trying to do everything they can. Remember, Triple H has been exposed for talking to AEW talents under contract. Yeah. How's the show been? I just got home from class. Zandel, if you get a chance to watch it, watch it. It's a pretty good show. It was really good. The ending was really good. Some stuff in the middle that you're going to see that's going to be pretty good. Again, overall, it's a good show. The Trios title match was outstanding. It's going to be Punk, MJF, and Regal as the new faction. I don't think Punk will be, and MJF will be it. Because I think MJF will not want anything to do with Punk. Not everything is a work. Hello, why? When you talk about him before your big pay-per-view, it literally makes no sense. I would say that too, but they, you know, went on for so long. You don't want to leave things hanging. If you were going to fire somebody, you'd tell them you're fired. The Elite is back finally. Yep, they're back. Trios titles. TK has avoided talking about it at all. All dude has done is drawn a negative attention for the company. I think it's a situation of, is Toni playing into the storyline? I mean, time's going to tell. If Punk doesn't leave, I think this whole thing was a work. If he is back, this whole thing was a work. If he's gone, I would think something would come out. They had no problem getting all this other stuff out. Fight in the back. Major prop. Door ripped off its hinges. But they can't get out. Well, yep, CM Punk's been fired. TK loves wrestling more than anyone. He would do that. Yeah. I could maybe a big surprise if TK is bringing Punk back, which I doubt. It won't be at Full Gear. I don't think he'll bring him back at Full Gear. I do not think it'll be brought back at Full Gear. I think it's going to be down the road. And just this whole thing, it's making me think there might be more to this than just what we've seen. I just got a feeling that, you know, there's more here than what you're not getting the point. What is the point, Maven? What is the point? Full Gear will be the last chance for Punk to show up. I don't think so, because I think you build this. I think you build it, You build it for down the road. And the reason I say that is because I think that if you do it now, I don't think that it makes as big of an impact. I think that you hold off on it and you do it down the road. All the more because, as I mentioned earlier, I think MJF is taking the belt. I think he's taking the belt too. I think that he's, which sets up everything perfect. My take, it's not a work. Punk has an ego bigger than this guy. I think he has an ego bigger than this guy too. How you doing, Jack? I do think he has an ego bigger than this guy, but I think that there's... I just get this feeling this guy has an ego. I just get this feeling that, you know, that Tony Khan is smart enough and he likes old school wrestling. And so, you know, I just get this feeling that he would do something like this. I mean, I could be wrong. There were Punk references in MJ. That's what I'm saying, Jack. I'm not sure there isn't that we're not going to get Punk back somewhere along the way. I'm not sure this whole thing wasn't a work. And we may get Punk coming out and calling out MJF. A vignette of Punk at Full Gear, a minimum. We may get that. That devil reference is Punk's. Yeah. I've just got a feeling. I just got a feeling that this is, you know, Tony has talked about like an old school wrestling. This would be an old school move. All things aside, I'm excited for the pay-per-view in its entirety. This is going to be an excellent pay-per-view, I think. I think this is going to be a great pay-per-view. I think that this is going to be one of the better pay-per-views. I think that it's going to be, I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I think it's going to be entertaining and interesting. AEW is like a breath of fresh air. It is. This show woke me up. So, Jack, what did you think? Like, the whole MJF and Mox thing. Did you think it was good? Because, you know, watching them, I think it was very, very interesting in what they were talking about, what they were doing, the whole promo thing. Thought of something. What if Punk cost Moxley the belt? That would be interesting, too. If that happened. I think that, you know, I think that would add to. The only thing is you know what? It would make sense. Because then MJF goes, you know what? You were my hero and you messed it up. I enjoyed the promo and think Regal will align with MJF. I got that sense too. No way Khan's letting Punk go. I don't think it's about letting Punk go. I think this whole thing was a work. I think everything that was done here was a work. Because if it wasn't, you cannot let Punk stick around. I don't care how valuable he is. If there were issues, there were problems. I think this whole thing was a work. And from the beginning, I think it was a work. Even the press conference, I think, was a work. And I just get that sense that everything here was a work. They already did the whole Punk is MJF's hero thing. They did, but we never had closure on it. We never had the this is over, this is done, this is the end. We got the MJF is or Punk is MJF's hero, but we never had the closing. It wasn't a work, but all agreed to turn it into a work, I think. I just think that the whole thing was a work because you can't keep a cancer around. I don't care how good he is, you can't keep a cancer around. OMG, literally OMG. When Punk left WWE, his merch wasn't advertised and sold on a discount. AEW aren't doing that. Could we see House of Black back at Full Gear? Possibly. Possibly, John Elite. Tony Khan is just an evil genius. I could be. I don't think he ever is coming back to AEW, and it was real. Don't agree. Sorry, my opinion. Which is cool. That's cool. I just get this sense that if he was gone, they would have said something already. It would already be out there that he was gone. We have not heard anything. We've not heard anything about him being gone. We have not heard anything about him being fired. If they, all this stuff in a short period of time was brought out. Backstage issues. Backstage where they're having problems. They're having problems backstage. There's so many issues. After having everybody say AEW is the best place to work, I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. I love this place. This is the greatest place ever. And then all of a sudden, a fight happens and it gets it's out there. Why did all of a sudden this stuff start to get released? Why did things get released all of a sudden? When they were able to keep everything quiet, any qualms, anything that was going on, they were able to keep things quiet. And then all of a sudden, they had, lots of stuff coming out. Punk is MJF's hero. Regal is MJF's hero. Give me a break. MJF is MJF's hero. Yesterday, today, and forever. Well, I think that's what we're ultimately going to get, Crazy Beard. I think that's what we will ultimately get. Wait and see what happens. He injured for ages, so won't find out for a bit. This is the best running bit we've got going. I just feel that there's too much here to say to say that Punk is gone, and to say that this is not a work. And Tony Khan, like I've said, likes the old school way of wrestling. What better way to do it? He has the ultimate way to do it. Put something out there. Put something in social media. Put something out there that people go, oh yeah, this is for real. Use it. And get people to buy into it. And then you can go from there. The Elite are addicted to phones and filming, but didn't video the fight. That's my, Jack, that's my question is they always have a camera back there. And they didn't do it. Why? It's just, I don't know. Everyone's on one side and then there's Maven. Fazby, I've seen some people say the same thing Maven's saying. We've had some people in there that have said the same thing. I kept saying everything was the work. Tony Khan is just doing everything outside the box. He's a diabolical plan is on point. I said that a long time ago too. And until I know for sure Punk is gone, I'm not sure this isn't a work. Last thing I'll say in the scrum, Punk said Tony is the only one not to make money off him. So now he will. I don't know. It just seems a coincidence that everybody talked about AEW being family, and then all of a sudden we had a couple of issues, and what better way to build things up than to do it this way? What's going on, Anthony? How you doing, Ant? I could just see this being a work. Full Gear is this weekend. Are you ready for it, Ant? What match are you looking forward to? I do think Maven is right. It's a shoot for Brawl Out, but eventually a work could happen. I just see this whole thing being a work from the beginning to now. There is way too much here. Tony Khan, take my money, Full Gear, going to be fire. Yep. It's I just get this sense that, you know, the ultimate way to get a huge work out here is to do what they've done. And I don't see, you know, there's too much there. MJF vs. Mox is pretty exciting. What makes it exciting, Amp? Let me ask you this. What makes it exciting? Why is this match exciting? Great to have you back, Jose. Because you know what? You know what makes this match so good? Is the fact that they really have not fought. They have not fought at all. And it's led up to this. I think it's good. I'm sorry, whatever you think about the backstage fight. No way, that wasn't real. I'm Elite and Death Triangle's old school Dynamite. It's going to be interesting, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. What happened in the investigation? Good question. Announcement about the game on Full Gear. Brett Nelson is I'm on it. All the cult stuff would not have been brought up in a story, or for a storyline, I should say. I just feel that there was something there. I feel like there's more there than you know. There's more to it, and the whole cult thing. Why'd they just bring him back once? Why aren't they bringing him back more? I don't know. I'm having a lagging. My internet is slow. I'm sorry, Jose. I go for crowd reactions, and the crowd was going wild when enough said. Yeah. Why is Punk still main on the game's cover? He'd be easily photoshopped out. That's my question, Jack. I think there's more to this. You know how insane it would be for Sasha and Punk to show up? It would be crazy. Crazy. It's the old guard versus the future. Lots of external factors like Regal, MJF's actions, the firm. I don't know how it's going to end up, but I'm excited for the ride. Me too. I think it's going to be interesting where they go. I think there is so much stuff involved with this, and there's so many ways they can go with, even after the match. After Mox and MJF are done, where they go with it, there's 100 different directions they could go. And they've already started building for the next thing. Do you know how hard it is to argue with you through the phone? Yes, I know, Maven. I know. I'm watching NBA on the TV. Cool, Jose. Cool. Rumor is Sasha might show. I read it on GimmeAHullYeah.com. That's probably. And Gimme a Hull Yeah. If you haven't checked out their channel, go check out their channel. They are some people from across the pond that we have worked with multiple times. Great group of guys. Go check them out. They have, you know, they get to interview cool people and things like that. So if you haven't checked out their channel, go check it out. The link is actually in our description. Go check it out. Apparently, the Reno was emailing people who bought WWE tickets to get them to buy premium AEW seats. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, very good. Room for us. Yep. Yep. I don't know. I think that this is going to be an excellent pay-per-view. I will give you my predictions on... There we are. Maven just posted it. Good job, Maven. We will... I'll give you my predictions on Friday on what I think is going to happen at Full Gear. We need to do something together again soon, as soon as Mini M can do the 10 jumping jacks. And she's getting close. Knee brace was removed today for... She could tell you more about it than I can. But they did remove... They told her she could go without the knee brace now. So the knee brace has been removed, at least part-time. So she's walking without the knee brace. So that's a good sign. She's up to 4. Up to 4, yep. Yep, up to 4. Her WWE contract is done, 6 months completed. Yep. I could see Sasha showing up. That would be interesting. Got to take my knee brace off today. See? There we are. The knee brace is gone. Does not need the knee brace. She'll be doing jumping jacks, cartwheels, backflips, somersaults, and everything else soon. The email the person showed was for yesterday, so they must have been having a hard time. Yeah, could have been Volterra. Could have been. I get to take it off while I'm inside. I still have to wear it when I leave the house. That's so when you hit the ice, you keep your legs straight and you just slide. I wish I had my ankle brace. Ankle bothering you again, Jack? Or ankles? All right, people. I will be back Friday. Stone Cold's knee brace. Yeah. Not quite like Stone Cold's. It was like, the kind where you can't bend your knee. Stone Cold's was probably a little bit cooler, and at least you could bend the knee with Stone Cold's knee brace. Your knee brace is like my walker. So, until Friday, everybody stay safe. Enjoy your weekend, everyone, or week, everyone. I will see everybody Friday night for SmackDown and Rampage. I will not be back Friday. I'm getting my wisdom teeth pulled out of my face. Yes, Maven probably will not be back till next week. Have a good one, Cobain. As she is going to have wisdom teeth pulled out Friday, so I'm guessing she's not going to be doing anything. Stuck in one position. She was, John Elite. Not anymore. Now she's moving everywhere. Somersaults, everything else. Everybody, peace out. Stay safe. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and good night. And I will talk to you later.